Okay, let's tie everything together. In this video, we will talk about what causes the thyroid to get out of whack to begin with, and how it's a warning for the whole body. In the last 8 videos, we learned how your thyroid hormones can give insight into other areas of your health and be a warning of what's happening in your gut, liver, kidneys, and other hormones, as well as a warning of chronic infections lurking in the body that are being overlooked by your immune system. We learned about various labs that can tell you how the thyroid is functioning, and some of the labs that are just not even being checked by traditional practitioners. How to know if you are a good converter from the stored thyroid hormone to the usable thyroid hormone, and how to know if your body's immune system has created antibodies that will actually attack your thyroid, and much more. When the thyroid is under attack, think of it as your thermostat to your house that keeps everything at the right temperature. If the thyroid is out of whack, everything is out of whack. Your thyroid regulates your metabolism, how you burn calories, how fast your heart beats, your hormones, your adrenal system, your digestive system, the pancreas, bowels, and liver, muscle and bone, brain and nervous system, even how your body is functioning at the cellular level. This Harrower's endocrine gland chart gives you just a glimpse at how powerful the thyroid gland is as an endocrine gland. Of course, I don't expect you to memorize the chart. I just want to highlight how involved your thyroid is in all your endocrine functions. Whether the thyroid is pumping out too much hormone or too little hormone often boils down to an autoimmune issue attacking the thyroid. We know these as Graves' disease, Hashimoto's thyroiditis. There's some other names for these diseases. Foundationally, the immune system misfiring starts in the gut. The traditional medicine approach to treat the hormone imbalance of the thyroid is done by either replacing the thyroid hormone if you're too low, or giving you a medication that actually damages the thyroid if the thyroid's just spitting out too much hormone. And so this ultimately leads to damaging the thyroid gland, and usually it results in a low functioning thyroid eventually. The problem with this approach is that it really only addresses the symptoms of the thyroid being under attack, but it does nothing for settling down the immune system misfire or repairing the gut. While medication is a critical step in helping you recover, so you don't want to skip the medication if you need it, it doesn't solve the root of the problem. So think of taking medication for your thyroid like solving the problem of a puddle on your floor by mopping up the floor. Of course, you absolutely need to mop up the floor to prevent damage to the floor. However, you also want to discover where's the water coming from. If the water on the floor is coming from a water leak in the plumbing, then just mopping the floor alone will not solve the root cause issue. If the plumbing problem is left to continue leaking, then it will eventually grow mold. It can rot the wood, do additional damage to the structure, and result in a much bigger issue than a simple plumbing leak or puddle on the floor. The body works the same way. One area not working properly affects other areas of the body. And likewise, one area not working properly alerts you to other areas that may also not work properly. Think of the thyroid problem as the floor with water on it, and the gut issue as the plumbing problem, and the immune system misfiring as damage being done to the structure that can result in mold growing or other infections being allowed to go unchecked by the immune system. What causes the original issue to get the gut off track? Let's go back to the plumbing analogy. It could be because of wear and tear over time. Compare this to constant exposure to a food the gut is sensitive to. Maybe you don't even realize you're sensitive, but you keep eating it and doing damage over time. or infection that the body doesn't fully clear out, which allows it to do damage to the gut over time. It could also be caused by a major event like a tree root breaking the plumbing or pipe bursting wide open. For the body, this could be a major emotional or physical trauma. Usually it's a combination of any number of different things that are leading to this leaky gut. But whatever the cause is, it's critical to repair the plumbing or the gut before there's more damage done. When looking to repair the thyroid and stop your immune system from attacking your body, we always want to start with the gut. If the gut is leaky, which we can basically guarantee is going on with any autoimmune disease, we must fix the gut. That will solve a large number of autoimmune issues, including the thyroid. You see, the gut lining is designed to be a protective barrier for the inside of your body from the outside pathogens that are brought into our body through what we eat and drink. When the gut is working properly, it's designed to only let the good stuff in the bloodstream, like fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. Meanwhile, it's supposed to keep the bad stuff out, of course. All the bad stuff is supposed to be eliminated through our poop. Of course, there's other ways of eliminating toxins. Our body cleans our blood through the kidneys and we urinate that out. We exhale through our lungs. We sweat through our skin. The liver is highly involved in removing toxins and putting it into the gut to be eliminated when we poop. The gut really comes in contact with some of the most damaging toxins. So when the gut becomes inflamed, then it gets leaky. And a leaky gut lining allows the bad stuff to get into the blood, causing the immune system to be overworked and overly active, trying to go after all the stuff that doesn't belong there. What causes a leaky gut? There's so much more to share about the gut, and I would love to make some videos about the gut, but this wraps up the series on how you interpret your own thyroid labs. If you want me to share more about how the leaky gut leads to autoimmune disease and thyroid issues, comment below to the word gut, and I will be happy to make a video for you about that. Key takeaway points about your thyroid labs. TSH high, this is a signal that your body needs more thyroid hormone. TSH low, this is a signal that your body may have too much thyroid hormone. T4 is the stored hormone. T3 is the usable hormone made from T4. Reverse T3 is a mirrored version of T3 that can clog up the cells, preventing T3 from getting into the cells to be used. Then you've got your antibodies, the TPO, the thyroglobulin, the TSH receptor. These are all indicators that the immune system is attacking the thyroid and you have an autoimmune problem. Feel free to check back on previous videos in the series and find the extensive list of symptoms in this document handout in the description below.